Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Nebraska signs a law to authorize state charter banks to custody crypto. The bill was co-authored with the cryptocurrency firm Telcoin and introduced by Republican State Senator Mike Flood. Also, blockchain will thrive once innovators and regulators work together. Emerging technologies such as blockchain can change the world for the better, but regulation and innovation must work in tandem. And I'm actually going to scroll down into this just a bit, because first, an immutable public ledger becomes a new tool for transparency and accountability to deter and catch financial criminals. For example, forensics analysis firms like Elliptic have built tools that can identify patterns indicative of illicit activity based on publicly available ledger information, and unlike the traditional banking system, a public ledger allows investigators to see the movement of funds and identify suspicious activity before or as a method of identifying criminal activity. But second, blockchain networks can have compliance functionality built in the protocol level. For instance, on the Stellar network, an open source public blockchain digital asset issuers can control who owns their asset, recognizing a need for the ability to recall value from a past transaction when fraud, theft, or regulatory action occurs, similar to what's called a drawback. And traditional finance developers for the Stellar network are working on features to enable this functionality. And this work underscores that it is possible to leverage the power of decentralization while also providing compelling features from centralized networks that facilitate compliance. And I think that is pretty amazing right there. And also, too, while we're on the discussion of Stellar, Consensus 2021, Danelle Dixon, and the last year has brought the need for financial inclusion into clearer focus than ever, as we've witnessed the disproportionate impact of the issue at hand on the people, communities, and countries lacking financial infrastructure. And we know that we have the technological tools to solve the problem. So what now? Enjoying the session from the Stellar Development Foundation, where the CEO and Executive Director, Danelle Dixon, about how the Stellar Network is connecting the world to faster, more accessible financial rails and put financial services in the hands of the people who need them. But what I think is, it's great to start seeing now the push for this, basically stating that it's time. Let's get things moving. Also, too, the Stellar Development Foundation invests $15 million USD in Latin American crypto startup AirTM. Stellar Development Foundation, SDF, announced that its venture, give me a moment for this crazy pop-ups, that its venture arm, the SDF Enterprise Fund, invested $15 million USD in AirTM, a Mexico-based digital wallet and crypto exchange startup. So that $15 million USD investment in AirTM is the SDF's largest investment on record. Looking at the 2021 fiscal year, AirTM is Stellar's third investment focused on Latin America and the fifth one overall. Also, too, Smartlands platform has a new listing. Kiev, Ukraine, May 26, 2021. Smartlands presents a new asset on the asset tokenization platform, and they have a really amazing system that gets me excited. And again, what is so amazing too, personally for me as an investor, is it's built on the Stellar network. So we're delighted to announce a new asset listed on the Smartlands platform, Rybna 3 Restaurant Lviv. This Horeca complex envisages the reconstruction of the building located at the heart of the historical part of Lviv. This city is known for its hospitality and attracts many visitors from all over Ukraine and neighboring countries. The reconstruction plan is aiming to create a contemporary space up to the highest standards of modern design. So Western Ukraine is a great place for Ukrainian and international travelers, and we are happy to add this hospitality asset to our portfolio for its undoubtful potential, and we will certainly look for other remarkable properties in this region, said Inna Storozenko, the regional director of Smartlands platform. And now Apple is introducing Interledger API for Apple Pay payments. This support is introduced for Safari, web browser for Mac OS and iOS. The Cupertino-based tech giant Apple has introduced a new payment request API for Apple Pay with the Interledger extension from Ripple, and use the Bitcoin reported. The integration for the payment registry can be done for Apple's proprietary web browser, Safari 11.1 on Mac OS and iOS 11.3. So again, that's pretty amazing. Now we're getting to see a lot more use case for Ripple's Interledger and directs media statement of Ripple itself. So the next article I want to discuss is the XinFin. It serves as an alternative solution for the Ethereum users. And XinFin, along with many other projects, serves as an alternative to Ethereum transaction speed issue. Moreover, Ethereum is the first blockchain platform with smart technologies and is now recognized as a frustrated platform. High gas fee and slow transaction speed are the current main drawbacks. It makes the users turn towards alternate networks, and Ethereum stands unique and high as prominent altcoin among crypto users. And I'd say anyone who's pretty much moved Ethereum lately is struggling to continue on forward with the ERC20 tokens. I know personally, there's a few assets that I hold, but I'm hoping Ethereum gets this sorted out and these fees go down, because right now they are unbelievably outrageous. So the Banque d'Afar launches mobile banking payments from Oman to India with RippleNet. More use case coming out in recent news, and it's very exciting to see, because imagine had we not had Jay Clayton do the walk out the door drop attack on Ripple and start this case with the SEC, where we would be, and having not been removed from all of the U.S. listings, or I should say delisting across the U.S., now all of the news articles that are coming out and where we would be for its position with Ripple and with XRP for the current issue at hand that's happening all around the world, and with what's going on in the financial structure globally. I mean, the price, I believe, would be significantly higher than where we are today. And having said that, I believe all of this will have clarity soon. A lot of people are expecting to see something happen by May 31st, so we'll see how that plays out. And a lot of people also are expecting the price to be significantly higher going into June as well. So we'll, kind of sit back and watch. Personally, I have no expectations this early, but it would be nice if they were right, because that would be very fun to see how high it could go if we left that high this early. The use of mobile banking across the world has exploded, and the pandemic has provided an added impetus to implement more efficient and effective banking solutions for consumers and businesses alike. While providing a user-friendly mobile banking application should be seen as table stakes for every bank, developing an application that delivers an efficient transfer of funds is increasingly driving a competitive advantage and a point of differentiation. And this is why our partnership with Oman's second largest bank, Banque d'Afar, comes at such an exciting time. It's another proof point of Ripple's vision of the Internet of Value, the IOV, to enable the world to move money like information moves today. And again, guys, remember, there's a lot of exciting information floating out there right now with all of these great assets that I believe will survive and thrive as the 99% kind of die. But I believe this will be part of the 1%, and they will do significantly well over the next, finishing out this bull run before end of year, and then over the next 4 years into the, mature market of the 2025 following cycle. But again, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. And as always, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. People will throw stones at you. Don't throw them back. Collect them all and build an empire. I want to say thanks to our VIP on Patreon, Surfmeister, and to each and every one of you. Hit that like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.